What's up, everybody? Hope everyone's had a great weekend so far. If you haven't heard yet, James Williams released his top 3. He's the #1 safety in the nation. He's my favorite recruit in the 2021 class. And in that list is Georgia, Clemson, and Alabama. Hey, you may not like Kirby Smart for the reasons that you don't like him, but he's in every South Florida recruit's top 3. I know there's always speculation around what goes on in recruiting, but he's getting the job done in South Florida. So, hey, that's all I'm going to say on that subject. But, man, I'm impressed. That's all I'm saying. I'm impressed how Kirby Smart gets the job done regardless of how he does it. I'm cool with it. So, he's getting it done. Now, regarding the James Williams situation, Quentin Williams' father sat next to James Williams during a game. This is what he stated on Twitter. When he was talking about Miami to James Williams was always smiling. He was very happy when they spoke about Miami, and he states that it is far from over, this race to land James Williams. So just keep an eye out for that, guys. It is very early in the recruiting process regarding a top 3. I think James Williams' recruiting is far from over, and that's what Quentin Williams' father said as well. So just monitor the situation. It's a top 3 for now, but a lot of things can change overnight. You never know what's going to happen to a program the next day. NCAA can just drop a bunch of violations on Georgia, Clemson, Alabama. You just don't know what's going to happen. So just monitor the situation, guys, and I don't think Miami is out of the fight yet. I also do acknowledge that we did offer Derrick Davis Jr., #2 safety in the nation, and he wants to visit as well. So, hey, Derrick Davis Jr., James Williams, 2 very good football players. Hey, if we can get one or the other, I think that would be great. Obviously, you want the best player, but hey, it's not bad having the #2 safety in the nation wanting to visit as well. So I think Miami's in a good situation moving forward at the safety position. All right, so let's talk about Rico Agholor real quick, the North Texas wide receiver who has entered the transfer portal. Andrew Ivins from 247 Sports has stated that there is mutual interest from both parties, Miami and Rico Agholor. So definitely monitor that situation, guys. He also mentioned there are going to be a lot of schools after Rico Agholor. He is one of the best players in the transfer portal currently. And someone did tell me that USC is he's a leader right now. I take that with a grain of salt, however you want to spin it. But honestly, I think Miami is the perfect situation for Rico Agholor. You know, he ran an air raid style offense at North Texas. It would be an easy transition. And I think he can be very successful down at Miami. You have a very good quarterback at hand, and it's a year with Heisman candidate quarterback already in the preseason Heisman polls. And Miami's going to be a decent team. You know, I truly think that. So I think it'll be a great situation, and I think he can do very well under Rhett Lashlee. Also, guys, regarding the offensive line situation, since we only have one more scholarship, as of right now, Miami, every offensive lineman they have evaluated, they don't really think they'll make quite an impact. Remember, last season, we offered Tommy Kennedy, and he only showed up in 1 game. So Miami doesn't really want to have that situation at all happen ever again. You don't want to offer a guy just for 1 year and he only plays in 1 game. Doesn't really make an impact on the team. So there's a good point by Andrew Ivins as well on his podcast, Through the Smoke, it's called. He stated that Landon Dickerson, at the end of spring practice when it ended, he transferred from Florida State and went to Alabama and started every single game. So you may have more quality transfer players, specifically at offensive linemen, transfer to the portal at the end of spring practice. So it may be a wait-and-see game moving forward. So patience is a virtue regarding the transfer portal and just in life in general. It truly is a free agency pool, so at any moment, someone can just jump in and he can be the best prospect. And I think Derrick King coming in a little bit later than Jamie Newman was great because Georgia fell for the first quarterback available, and I think we got the best quarterback prospect to enter the transfer portal, period. So, hey, guys, hope everyone has a great rest of your weekend, and please keep Derrick King in your prayers and his family in your prayers. Send your condolences to him and his family. His father did recently pass away, so just say a prayer for him whenever you have a moment. Guys, have a great rest of your day.